Hello everyone, this is Fleur, and in today's yin and meditation I would like to show you some things you can do against a wall, in my case a wardrobe, but it's nice and firm, so it helps us support ourselves to open a little bit deeper and gives us another resistance to let go into. So if you don't have a wall, you can also maybe use a sturdy chair. I'll show you that with my sturdy chair in a moment, and I'll show you alternatives if you don't have a wall space that you could use. So we're just going to start with coming close to the wall, and again, if you don't have a wall, just come to a nice seated position and then maybe sit on some cushions or blocks or anything that is handy so that you feel you can relax your knees. And if you're against the wall, just feel the wall against your back. Maybe your hips are quite close to the wall, depending on how your spine feels. See if you can lean a little bit back. If you feel you're pushing against it to stay upright, see if you can just soften into it. So your shoulders relax, and then let your arms be on your thighs or your knees. And then just draw your chin a little bit in so that your neck lengthens against the wall. And when you're ready, closing your eyes, and without collapsing, just allow your weight to sink into the floor and into the wall. And feel this letting go, just like when we get a hug from someone, really warm and welcoming hug, and we let ourselves be in that hug. Let this wall now embrace your weight. And then allow your belly to become a little softer so that the breath can move freely. And take a few moments here just to be and breathe. Let any weight that is either physical or in your mind, let it soften now away from you. Give your weight to the earth and to the wall behind you. And just taking a few more moments now to connect to how you're feeling. What sensations can you sense? How is your breath? Is it fast or slow? Does the inhale feel different to the exhale? Is it fluid, smooth, or changes? And then taking a breath in, and reach your hands to your heart. Just take a moment to set an intention for this time that we're practicing together. Something you would like to establish in yourself maybe, or cultivate in your heart. And then take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just sigh it out and blink your eyes open. For our first pose, we're going to roll towards the wall. So roll towards the wall, sit next to the wall, as close as you can, and then start to lie back. So lie back, so you don't have to have too far to get to the wall. And then bring your hips as close as feels okay towards the wall. Maybe you want to have like a pillow or blanket underneath you. And if you then feel that your hips are quite close to the wall, bring the soles of the feet together. And I'm going to get a little bit closer. Soles of the feet together. And then you can let the arms be by the side. See if you can let the legs hang here. If this feels a little bit uncomfortable, you can also step your feet in. So you're coming into like a happy baby. So either with the feet together, you can bring them quite close down, arms by the side, or into a happy baby position. So feet on the wall, knees out to the side. And then taking a gentle breath in. And then as you exhale, allow your body to soften into the sensation. I'm going to mind the time for us, and we're just going to lie here and notice what it's like to just let go. Let the wall support you. Notice where you feel the sensations. Notice if anything feels like you can soften it a bit more, or if you need to adjust, just take that time to adjust. And continue to let the breath guide you. So ideally we want to have a nice, smooth breath that moves in and out without feeling forced or feeling we're struggling. Notice how the shoulder blades soften into the ground, how your arms are by your side. And imagine the space is broadening from one arm to the other arm, or from one elbow to the next. Just a few more moments here. And then moving to the next pose. Now if you were doing this without the wall, you can just roll up and come into a straddle position, so folding forwards, maybe holding your ankles, or if you're against the wall or maybe against a bed or a sofa, see if you can stretch the legs out to the side. Now you might see, I don't know if I can see it, I know that this side of my leg is a little bit tighter than the other. So I want to try to keep the legs even, which means that this side feels a little bit more intense. And again, try to not do it too wide, just so that you feel the inner thighs active. You can also bring the hands onto the thighs if that feels nice, not by pressing down, just by giving them a little bit of weight here with the hands, or just keep the arms by the side, or maybe you want to reach the arms over your head and hold it here now. And again, we're going to stay here for a little while. Notice how long your legs are, from the hips to the feet. Notice how gravity very slowly opens up into this straddle position. If you are sitting upright and falling forwards, make sure you're not trying to pull. You want to, again, let gravity help you soften forwards. So these are really wonderful ways to let the back relax. So just lying flat on the back, realigning the spine. And then taking a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, you can sigh it out. And then bring the hands underneath your thighs and gently bend them. If you are folding forwards, just come slowly up, rolling up, bring the legs together. And you can either come to one more forward fold. So this is a forward fold, even though it might not seem like a forward fold. So just with the legs up, legs against the wall. And just letting them float for a moment. If you are in the position where you are folding forwards, you can just fold forward over the legs. If you prefer doing this instead of being against the wall, you can as well. It's sometimes just really nice letting the energy of the legs move down into the body. You might feel a throbbing of the pulse in your ankles. Just a few more moments here, breathing deeply, at least 10 deep breaths. And then slowly bending the knees in if you were against the wall. If you're falling forward, roll yourself slowly up. And let's come over to one side into a twisting position. So if you're against the wall, just roll over your knees to one side with your feet against the wall. And then open your arms like a T. If you feel you need more support, bring something maybe underneath the knees. If you are lying on your back, you can just let yourself come into the twist that you want to do. And just staying here, breathing deeply. Relaxing into your twist. Just 3 more deep breaths here. And then moving your legs up. Bring first the top knee up and then the other, and moving the knees over to the other side. And rotate again the arms. Finding your other side. 3 more deep breaths here. And then slowly come rolling yourself either on your back if you lie on the back, or if you are on the side, come back up into that tabletop position. And just for a moment, maybe you'd like to do a little cat-cow curl to get the spine a little soft. And then we're going to finish again against the wall, sitting upright in a meditation seat, or if you prefer coming to Shavasana, you can do that as well. Find a comfortable seat, rest your hands on your thighs, on your knees. Lean again back and bring your awareness to the way you're sitting. And let yourself soften again against the wall, closing your eyes, lengthening the back of your neck. Sneeze. And then arrive again into the awareness of where you are at right now. And take in all the sensations that you are experiencing. Not with giving it any meaning, just by becoming aware, noticing. Allowing everything to be there, welcoming everything. And allowing yourself also to soften and release into the ground and into the wall behind you again. And come to this calm feeling that at this moment everything is absolutely as it is meant to be. You don't need to change anything. You can just be here with yourself and observe, being with your breath and all sensations. Let each breath allow you to arrive in even deeper into releasing what needs to be released and just being present with what is. And then to close, bringing your hands again back to your heart center if you like. Remind yourself of your intention. Taking that calmness that we cultivated in us with us. Let's take again a deep breath in. And sigh it out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this felt good. I wish you a wonderful evening. Namaste.